Hey everybody, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy and welcome back to the channel. We just redecorated a little bit, not too much of anything really. Didn't even go down the stairs. I mean, I went down there just to check it out, but that was it. Changed a couple of the walls and stuff, and then I put some stuff back. Other than that, that's about it. And I put this thing here. We are off to our next quest. I really like that feature that they've done. They did a really good job. Okay, let's see, what do we have next? What we actually need to do is look at quests. Map chamber, yeah, we gotta go and report to Fig for that. He wants us to do Depulso, we need some stuff for that. She wants to teach us that. We should probably do these ones here. I think we already have some of those. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Flight test. We can do this one. Let's do this one. She's at the Quidditch pitch, I think. Yep, there it is. Wish I could just... Turn around.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Yeah, I might actually lose.
run!
Thought we had to
Success!
get them all in order to actually win.
Made it! That wasn't too bad.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke, whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Well, we shouldn't have to start
I
again.
suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
But yeah, that, what she said. We'll probably just fast travel there.
Pushing a plough is good, honest work, but I shall do it.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. That item is of the highest quality. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
An honest day's work for an honest sickle. That's my...
To help out at the Three Broomsticks. You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
there.
Look at that boy.
Come on in and have a look around.
Second pair.
No touching
Novelty
if you have
socks
sticky
at that
fingers.
price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have
I'd
socks.
rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm's come out in the wash, but it
I've known
hasn't.
someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
You'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her knut. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Well, we can get the potions and ingredients that are on our little list, do those quests, and then call her an episode. Here we go. Let's go over here to Death Cap or whatever. Magic Neep. You know what we should do? Let's go to the potion shop. Right there.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Wow. Saves me a lot of time and trouble. We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
So, we need to get a focus. Maxima and Endurus. So we got an Endurus. Ooh, that's pricey.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Maxima. And we have one of these.
A wise decision. Thank you.
We'd better go and get the items we need
I hope to see you again.
for buying
Farewell for
those.
now.
Oops. Okay, so what we need here is to go the old fool right here. Actually, we'll go up the hill.
What about curse breakers? Oh, I wanted to be one of them when I was
Welcome. Come on in. Now,
Yeah, it's not what I wanted. Okay. So we have his 3. I'll probably just drink all 3 and then call it good. Venomous Tentacula Mandrake and a Mandrake. Okay, so I need a Mandrake,
right. Oh, yes.
which I don't know if you're gonna sell that. Yeah, you don't sell that. Okay, let's go to.
No one can say I
the
don't
other
keep a
lady.
stacked shelf.
Let's
Excellent!
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Okay, we need one of these.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Hold on,
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins. Doors always open. You be
have
sure to stop.
Here we go. Okay. Okay, well, we have one. Now all we got to do is use that other one. Okay, well, now we're good on this one. We can do that. We just got to go and do this. We are going to go and buy the potions recipes that guy has. And then we can get on out of here. And, beat multiple enemies, I think is what they said. Oh my goodness. In the water.
I saw what you did!
That's all of them, sir. Honestly,
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing.
Yes,
Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you.
96 bucks to our name.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Now we need to leave town so we can fly out of here. Fly yet? No. Oh. Alright, so what we need to do is find some bad guys. Right there, okay. Let's here's what we're gonna also do. Drop down.
Finally sorted.
Now we can go to our classes in the daytime. Do you have any other classes to get to? Quest, please. No. Okay, so just these two. We'll get to our 2 classes. Whoa, here we go.
What have you done? Yes, I said forever, but this wasn't what I meant at all. Well, are you happy now?
Oh, please wait.
She's mad. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I think that there should be the wait option or whatever. And that you just, I don't know, put it back in bed or something. But also, if you go to your room, you should be able to go to sleep. And then, like, again, there should be people wandering about the castle at night, making sure nobody's, none of the students are out and about like they're supposed to be not doing.
That watching plants
Little
grow
things.
could be so interesting.
How wonderful to see you again.
our Dittany grew. Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you. And to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality. From bitter root to berries, I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards always, Eleanor Everley.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are. You blend right into the trees.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Swish and flick.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did, and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Alright, we gotta get to potions, but let's look at this. Which one's this? Okay, let's put this one here.
Wingardium Leviosa. You're a natural.
Oh, would you look at that? Of course it is. Alright, our Dittany's not doing terrible.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
And we're going to head over to potions. Let's go to quests. Now map. It's not too far away, but what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go right here. This might be high up in the tower. Sure is. Well, with a little ways down, we can get over to potions. I think. It's gonna be one of them long trips. It already seems like it. Why wouldn't you, like, just disapparate or something to each of your classes? Okay, here we go.
Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn to pulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
That's this one. And we shall put it here. Those are pretty far away, and those ones are pretty far away. So when we get the next couple, we can put them in places here. There's more than what I need, so I might have to switch it up later.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Okay, well.
Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
How come we don't have our Felix Felicis potion? Huh. Okay, well, we're out. And with those two things completed, we are going to end the episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.